This is Danny Flexen here for Seconds Out. Delighted to be joined by heavyweight contender Nathan Gorman. Nathan, how you doing?
Very well, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Obviously in the Fight Hotel, you're back out Saturday night against Pavel Sour
Yeah,
on the Frank Warren show,
yeah,
part of the weekend, the
yeah.
Friday, Saturday. How are you doing? You've obviously had your COVID test and now it's just a waiting game.
Yeah, we're just waiting now. Currently in the hotel room. Well, you know what it's like, Dan. Just counting down the hours till I get me, hopefully, get me green light. Then just settle down, then ready for hopefully, a press conference tomorrow, then weigh in, then fight. So, yeah, just chilling out at the minute, just watching Netflix.
You've got to do something, haven't you?
Yeah, definitely.
We last saw you in action in October against Richard Larty, a comprehensive
Yeah,
points victory. You weren't
yeah,
entirely happy with your own performance, particularly the conditioning side of it. You said
yeah.
afterwards. What have you done since? Because I believe you lost quite a lot of weight not long after the fight.
Yeah. I got back. I got straight back into the gym. So the thing is, with Richard Larty, it was for me. It was just to get back in love with boxing. I had 18 months out, eating and drinking what I wanted, which I've done that now. That's how my system. It was a good break. Now I got after the Lighty fight, I got straight back in. Straight back in. I was working in the gym all over Christmas and stuff. So I'm preparing for the next date in this coming March. So hopefully get the win on Saturday. Then I'd like to get out again, probably another end of April, beginning of May type. To keep the momentum going, keep the ball rolling.
Do you think you'll be around the same weight as you were for your best performances for this one?
Probably no. I'll be a bit heavier. I'll probably be high end of 18 stone. I went down to about 18 stone, but I put a stone back on because I've been doing a lot of strength conditioning, a
Is
hell
that,
of a lot of strength conditioning in this camp.
is that
So
something
I've
you
put
haven't done as much of before, the S&C?
no. To be fair, hardly nothing. To be fair, so for the latter camp and this camp, it's mainly since I've been properly with a strength and conditioning coach.
What's that
So
been like? How have you adapted to it? Are you enjoying it?
tough. Obviously, doing weights and stuff like that. It's tough because when I do like say if I do my strength days and I'm aching and stuff like, because obviously it affects all your different parts of your muscle. You're like doing legs and all stuff like that. Then you got to do your boxing. It's hard because because you're aching and you're tired. So, but it's been good. It's been really good. It's been challenging.
You were with Larty, that was the first fight with Linda Newbon in Stoke. How has
Yeah,
that developed since then and the relationship?
very well. Yeah, very good, mate. We've been doing some good work together. Like I said, in previous semi fights, apart from the last one, I don't think I hardly threw any jabs at all. So I spent 8, 12 weeks just practicing a jab when I first went there. So, and it's come second nature to me now. So I've been working on other things as well. Hopefully, just tune in on Saturday night and watch. Hopefully, it all comes to plan. If not, I'm in the shit.
I mean, Pavel Sour, it's an interesting one because we saw him not too long ago against Hughie Fury. Obviously, that only went
Yeah,
3 rounds, but he's taken Jermaine Franklin, who's quite a highly
yeah,
touted US fighter at a distance.
exactly. Listen, people look at him and think, oh, he's been stopped and stuff. But let's be fair, Huey Fury, he's far from a mug, isn't he? The man's boxed for a world title. He's only lost to world ranked people. Like he said, he went 10 rounds with Jermaine Franklin in a very competitive fight. Wasn't like he was smashed all over the joint. Then obviously Philip Erdjevic. I think if Philip Erdjevic hits anyone, he's going to knock his spark out because the man's a very dangerous man. So I think by looking at him and that, he looks very slim. He looks like he's trained. He looks like he's up for this one. So I think it's going to be interesting to see what he brings.
What's your longer term plan? Is it to get back to competing for the British title, which you've
Yeah,
obviously
yeah,
had the shot at before, or longer term,
yeah.
like European? What do you want
Um,
to do?
the thing is, I look at it this way. You got to set yourself short goals before you set yourself your long goals. Because for me, win Saturday. That's first of all. Then from there, I want to move on to the British and Commonwealth and proceed again. But first and foremost, I've just got to win Saturday first. There's no point me thinking about next 3 or 4 months when Saturday will soon be here. And you
You
know as well as I do, Dan, in the heavyweights, a man 17 stone plus hits you on the chin. It's dangerous, isn't it? So I got to be 100% focused, 100% switched on.
Talking of British and Commonwealth titles, at the moment they're still in the possession of Joe Joyce. We would expect that to change once his fight with Usyk is formalised.
Yeah,
It's widely expected that it's going to be you and Fabio Wardley. I mean, we don't know for sure, but probably nominated by the board for that title. He's in action this weekend as you are, both on the same night. What do you think of the challenge he's got in Gibraltar with Eric Molyneux?
I think Eric Molyneux again, another big man. I think Fabio will be a bit too fresh for him now. I think Fabio agrees with. Has said it himself. I think Eric's coming at the latter end of his career now. But this could mean two things. It could mean he's going to bow out and that's it, or he could come all guns blazing and try and go out on the high. So it all depends really what happens. But I favour Fabio probably between 4 to 6 round stoppage.
You rate Fabio quite highly because to me, if it does come together for the British title, it seems like a very high level fight for the Lonsdale belt.
Oh yeah, definitely. Of course, I rate him. Let's be fair, he's done very well. I've shared the ring with Fabio. He's a nice lad. And he can fight. He's a good mover, switch hitter, powerful as well. So it'll be a very, very good fight. I think it's a fight that's going to capture the imagination of a few fans, to be fair, or the public.
Yeah, no, look, I'm looking forward to watching it. If it comes off, we're obviously waiting.
If it comes off, the thing is, as well as in boxing, nothing's plain sailing, is it?
How hard have you found it during the pandemic? Because you were coming off your first defeat, of course. It's not the greatest time to not be able to get straight back in the ring, is it?
No, it was very hard. Especially with lockdown stuff like coming off a defeat. Like I said, when I lost to Daniel, I went off the radar. Really done nothing. Never really went into the gym much. I probably never went into the gym at all. The lockdown came, but it's in the rearview mirror now, isn't it? And we can just look. I'm just looking forward to getting back out fighting and doing what I do best Saturday.
Have you got still the same kind of levels of ambition and love for the sport as you had before, or maybe even more so after you've come over the adversity?
Truthfully, mate, I've probably got more. Now, and I think that loss without sounding silly, probably was the best thing that happened to me. Because I'm not looking at it as a loss, I'm looking at it as a lesson. So
that's good stuff. And just talking about Dubois, obviously someone you shared the ring with and still got the same promoter. He's had his own adversity to contend with, the loss to Joyce and obviously the eye injury as well. He's now on the comeback trail, if you like, under Mark Tibbs. Yeah. What do you think about his prospects of still progressing?
Of course he's good. He's still going to progress and do stuff in the business. Listen, there's many a fighter out there who will lose to Joe Joyce. To be fair, probably a fair few will lose to Joe Joyce. The man can fight. He'll get back right into the mix. Like I said, we're both under the same banner. Perhaps that could be for the British title. We mentioned Fabio, but it could be me and Daniel again. You don't know. We're both under the same banner. You don't. We don't know. It all depends how he comes back, which I imagine he will come back. And I think he'll do well. I think he'll rack up some more wins. You've just got. The thing is, when you get beat, like happened with me, he's got to really look at yourself and try and crack on really with it. It is what it is, and he's got to get back in the gym. Even though I didn't do that, but that's what you should do.
Do as I say, not as I do. I mean, that's the best way forward. Back in the gym now, that's the important thing.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, he'll have a very good career ahead of him, mate. Of course he will. He's only young. So, like I said, there's many fighters out there who lose to Joe Joyce.
And while I've got the chance to speak to you, how are your family getting on, particularly your kids?
Yeah, all good, mate. All good, thank God. Which is the main thing. Everything's all perfect now, thankfully.
You find it tough being in these bubbles away from them? I know it's only a few days, but if you're used to going home to them every night.
Yeah, of course there's. Obviously, a good thing nowadays with FaceTime and things like you stay connected, but it's not like you're at their, physically their presence, is it? So, but like I said, it's work, it's business. For Saturday, so I gotta do what I gotta do. Then back home and back to normal life on Sunday.
Will they watch you on telly on Saturday night?
I don't think I don't think, probably my wife will, I'd imagine, but I don't think my kids. I don't think my kids will. Probably my wife and my mum and dad probably watch it, but I don't think my kids will. I don't really like them. Yeah, I don't really. I don't even want my son to box. I don't like them really watching it or anything. Especially something to do with the dad.
Yeah, no, I completely
Each person. I don't find anything bad against it. Each person's different. It's just the way I think.
Yeah, no, I think each to their
Yeah,
own, but I think a lot of
yeah,
people agree
exactly.
with your viewpoint on it.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly. Because it's fair. I wouldn't want to watch my dad get punched in the face.
but like we said earlier, you'll be doing some of the punching as well, hopefully,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
just
exactly.
standing there getting whacked a few times. But
Yeah, yeah.
very, very best of luck, obviously, on Saturday night. I'll be watching against
Cheers,
Pavel
Dan.
Sour,
Thanks, mate.
and then onwards
Thank
and
you.
upwards from there.
Definitely. Cheers, Dan.
Good stuff. Take care, mate. Try and enjoy what's
Take care.
left of isolation. You'll miss it when it's gone.
Yeah, we'll do. Try my best.
Cheers, mate. Take care.
Bye bye.